Everyone, and welcome to Maker Monday. My name is Miss Liz. Today I will be showing you all how to create this really cute puppy dog craft using materials that you all most likely have lying around your homes. So to get started, the materials we will be using today include a toilet paper tube, some brown and black paper. We will be wrapping our toilet paper tube in the paper to create the dog's body. If you don't have any colored paper at home, you can always use blank paper and color it whatever color you'd like, or you can even just go ahead and color right on that toilet paper tube. We also will be using a glue stick, a pair of scissors, some tape, a black marker, a pencil, a ruler, and an optional item includes some googly eyes. If you don't have any googly eyes at home, you can always just draw eyes and glue them onto your puppy dog. So to get started, the first step in creating our puppy dog is to wrap our brown paper along the toilet paper tube. So what I did, and I can quickly show you all, is I actually used my pencil to kind of mark the length of the toilet paper tube. That way I would know how much space I would be needing. And then to make sure my line is even, I just took my ruler and drew a straight line across, just so I would know that I would have enough paper and that it would be even along the length of that toilet paper tube. So once you have that done, you're going to take your toilet paper tube, kind of just make sure all lines here. Then you want to go ahead and cut along that line there. And the next step is taking our toilet paper tube and wrapping the paper along that. So what I did is I went ahead and took my tape and I put one piece along the top of that paper there, as you can see right here. Then I just stuck it onto the side of the toilet paper tube, and I went and I wrapped, or rather rolled, my toilet paper tube down that paper. You might have to just kind of tighten it up a little bit so you know it stays securely. Make sure the ends don't stick out, and then you'll have something like this where it has the opening here. Then I simply just took another piece of tape, you might need two for this part, and taped along that opening to make sure it stayed. So as you can see, you'll most likely need a second piece of tape right here. So go ahead, take a moment to get that taped on, and then once you are done, it should look something like this. The next step is to create the details for our puppy dogs, who will be using the black paper to put some ears along the side here, as well as a nose in the middle. So I just used some black scrap paper I had, and it's kind of hard to see how I'm drawing since my paper is black, but what I did is I just kind of drew a longer teardrop shape to create his ears. Obviously, you'll need two of them. And then I also drew a little tiny circle for his nose. So once you have that drawn and cut out, you should have some shapes that look similar to this. So as you can see, I have my two teardrop shapes for his nose, or for his ears rather. And then I also have a smaller black circle for his nose. So go ahead, you're going to take your glue stick and get those parts glued on. So what I did is I just used my glue stick, taped a little bit along the top here on that long teardrop shape, and then I just stuck it on the side of my toilet paper tube. You might have to press down a little bit, and then you'll do that a second time for the other ear. And again, you might have to just hold it for a second. So then it'll look something like this with his little ears on the sides. And you'll do the same for his nose. Obviously, just go ahead and glue that circle on. Put it sort of towards the top, but in the middle for his nose. And then to kind of create his mouth, I just used my black marker and drew a little cute puppy dog mouth on the bottom of his nose there. And then if you have those googly eyes at home, you can go ahead and glue them on. If you don't have any googly eyes, you can just draw eyes right on to the brown paper on your toilet paper tube, whatever works best for you. If you are using googly eyes, you might just have to hold down for a few seconds to make sure they stick. And then our next step is using that same brown paper we used for the puppy's body to create his little feet. So as you can see here, I just have the leftover scraps from when we covered our toilet paper tube. So this might be a little easier to see. You'll just draw two little circles. I'm not very good at drawing circles, so I actually used the cap of my glue stick to trace to make sure they were the same size. So you can trace something you might have at home, or you can go ahead and draw circles if you're better than I am at that. Go ahead, get those two circles cut out. They will look something like this, just little brown circles. Then you can go ahead and tape them on the bottom of your puppy dog to create his paws. And again, you might just have to hold it down for a second or two to make sure it sticks. Kind of secure those on the bottom. And then what I did for our second to last step is I took my brown marker again and kind of just drew some circles in the middle of his little paws to make them look more like puppy dog paws. And then I drew kind of those little paw marks by just making dots towards the top there. So as you can see, I just drew some circles, some with my black marker on those light brown circles, and then some dots towards the top to give it more of the look of puppy dog paws. And our last step is creating his tail. So as you can see, I have my tail cut out already here. I just drew another kind of long circular oval shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can see mine's not perfect. Then just go ahead and put some glue on the bottom there. You can attach it kind of on the side to kind of give him the look of a tail. And then I even used my black marker to kind of just create a little spot towards the top there, just to give him some detail. And that's about it. So as you can see, that is our finished product here of our cute little puppy dog craft using materials you almost likely have lying around your homes. If you would like to learn more about dogs, or perhaps read books about dogs or with dogs in them, feel free to browse our Library at Home tab on the New Lenox Public Library website. You can visit newlenoxpubliclibrary.org, click the Library at Home tab on the top, and browse through our resources. As always, have a great day and stay tuned for more videos. Bye-bye.